when the pockets get low.
When the pockets get low.
Yeah, look, you ever been down to your final option, man? Like you look in your hand and that's all that stands between you and the edge. One last dollar, let it breathe. Look, I'm staring at George Washington's face on a crumpled bill, living in a freezing room, trying to keep the hunger still. The radiator's clicking like a clock that's running out of time. I'm matching up my pennies just to make these verses rhyme. Fayetteville was far away, the city lights were looking cold. They tell you that the streets are paved with record deals and gold, but all I found was concrete and people passing by, too busy with their own lives to look me in the eye. I walked down to the corner store, the winter air was biting, thinking about the contracts that the labels weren't writing. Do I buy a pack of noodles or a token for the train? Do I chase the dollar or do I just wash away the pain? My mama called me yesterday, I lied and said I'm straight. Yeah, everything is coming soon, I got a lot of plates, but truth is, if this music fails, I got no plan B. Just a kid with heavy student debt and breaking family. Look, when you're down to your one last dollar, yeah, do you fold it up or do you make it holler? Chasing after dreams that they told you could never reach, practicing the sermons that the older preachers try to teach. Yeah, standing with my one last dollar, sweat dripping heavy on a faded t-shirt collar. Before the world knew the name, before the lights grew bright, just a young Simba trying to make it through the night.
I remember walking in the Rock the Mic studios, hoping I could catch a glimpse of one of my heroes. Security looked at me like a stranger on the street. Yo kid, you can't be standing here, you gotta hit the feet. I had a CD in my hand, my life was on a disc, putting every single ounce of my future on a risk. That dollar bill was sweating in my pocket while I stood, wondering if a country boy could ever make it good. The blog era was shifting, I was watching people blow, while I was stuck in neutral, waiting on the green to go. But hunger does a strange thing to a young man's design. It sharpens up the pencil and it clarifies the mind. I didn't want the flashy whips, I didn't want the ice. I just wanted to tell the truth and pay the proper price for every single sacrifice my mama had to make to give a boy a chance at a piece of the cake. Look, when you're down to your one last dollar, do you fold it up or do you make it holler? Chasing after dreams that they told you could never reach, practicing the sermons that the older preachers try to teach. Yeah, standing with my one last dollar, sweat dripping heavy on a faded t-shirt collar. Before the world knew the name, before the lights grew bright, just a young Simba trying to make it through the night.
Oh, drop out, leaving only a one bass line and a lonely horn loop.
They say money can't buy happiness, and honestly they're right. But a lack of money keeps you wide awake at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering who you're gonna be, trying to find a person hidden deep inside of me. Yeah, yeah, hidden deep inside of me. Look, yeah. Now fast forward with the tape, I'm sitting on a private flight, looking at the city lights glowing in the night. The bank account is heavy, but the spirit feels the same as that kid back on the corner who was playing in the game. I realized that the dollar wasn't what I needed most. It was the fire in my belly that was keeping me close to the essence of the culture, to the art form and the craft. The money is a shadow, it's a temporary draft. So if you're holding on to your final piece of green and you feel like giving up on everything you've seen, just keep the pencil moving, put your soul into the track, cause once you find your purpose, there ain't no turning back. Yeah, yeah,
Now my pockets get low,
one last dollar.
now the pockets get low.
Never let the money dictate your worth, man. It's cold.
Now my pockets get low,
Dreamville.
now the pockets get low.
The piano chords slowly trail off into the vinyl crackle, fading away.
Till the pockets get low. Till the